To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome to episode 52. Yes, the real 52, because if you listen to last week's show, I dropped the ball on the episode count. This is actually episode 52.
We picked it back up.
Yeah, you caught it. Yeah, lots of cool stuff today. Lots of news to go over. A very, very cool rumor of the week from your boy Derek.
Word.
In his realm of the
Word.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yep.
We have a cool, not fan cast, but similar. We'll go over that later.
Yeah.
We'll tease the rumor of the week.
Well, we're
it's gonna be
starting
big.
to run out of stuff to fan cast.
You're going to have to help us out. This show's now public to the whole wide world.
Yeah, let us
help
know.
us out.
We'll put a poll up. We can do that now. We'll put
I mean,
a poll up.
I mean, we can. Yeah. I mean, that's also.
But, oh my
something
God,
we
we've
can do.
done everything from
The
X-Men
Office.
to The Office to Parks and Rec.
Jurassic Park, I think.
We did do Jurassic Park, yeah.
A live action Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Is this how wild Flintstone? Didn't we do Flintstones?
Yeah,
I
we
think
did do
Flintstones.
Yeah, we did do
Oh, We've done
Flintstones.
so many.
Weird.
Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Power Rangers one was my favorite one. That was awesome.
I like the X-Men one. The Power Rangers one was pretty fun.
Well,
too.
that wasn't last week, 'cause it was the week before that we did the X-Men. Well, last week we had a lot of news, and this week we don't have that much news. So we're just going to riff.
Still some good news though.
Yeah.
Again, if you're new to this show, please subscribe on any various platform you're listening to us
Tell
to.
about the new episode of the Disney Catalogue
Oh my
that's
God.
coming out.
Oh my God, the Disney Catalog is Avengers.
And guess
big
what?
one.
This is next up. Your guys' favorite.
That's very accurate. Sorry, Marvel. We're about to scoop your properties and destroy your Iron Man 3 Blu-ray. Yeah, so subscribe. Check out the Disinsider.com. Our team's putting in a lot of hard work. Check us out on social media.
Special shout out to Dempsey. Oh my gosh.
Dempsey just killing it.
And Josh for all these interviews. And then everybody else.
And Alexis. And hey, get well, Jordan. I know you're listening. Our boy
I hope
Jordan.
our teasing wasn't too bad the last week.
Yeah, we might have to tease you again. No, we won't tease you. You're feeling under the weather. So we love you. We want you to feel better. Come back.
And I noticed you never sent Skyler the Moms Make Porn, so please get on that.
I need that in my life. Anyone that knows me never mind. Let's get into some news.
That was scarce.
Yeah, it was
Oh
scarce.
gosh.
It was scarce.
Okay. So some news. Oh my gosh, the news.
A lot of news, huh? Oh. Not a lot of
Josh Gad opens up about LeFou's sexuality on Disney's Beauty and the Beast prequel series, and let me tell you what he said.
news. Please.
Now, we all love Josh Gad. He is
Disney royalty almost.
almost, yeah, but just the way that he just is his normal life. He's just is as funny.
Yes.
Okay, so he spoke with Variety, and he says, you're going to have to tune in when this show airs to see what we're working up. But in the process of working on it, we're asking ourselves every relevant question about these characters and endeavoring to do right by them and by this world. I think that we have origin stories here that are unbelievably exciting because they're unexpected. And I think expect the unexpected is all I can really say. And not just regard to LeFou and Gaston, but to a whole lot of new characters that we're introducing. So that's very exciting.
Listen, if you saw Beauty and the Beast, which
I love your SEO on that. Who was that?
oh, it was me.
It's just LeFou.
Yeah, LeFou.
That's your keyword. Is
yeah.
LeFou.
Listen, if you saw Beauty and the Beast, $1 billion movie, I enjoyed it. I'm biased though. I think we're both biased to that movie for reasons we won't discuss.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I love Emma Watson, but I just don't think that she was a great fit for the role.
Teach everyone.
Yeah, you don't like that, do you? You loved her.
I liked Emma. You're actually in the majority.
Really?
Yeah, everyone that I see on social. Oh my god.
But Dan Stevens was a hell of a beast, though.
And Gaston and LeFou were perfectly cast. Like, what are you talking about? Listen, if you watched
talking
Beauty
about
and the
anything.
Beast, director Bill Condon said that LeFou is gay. He confirmed that.
Yeah.
You really didn't see it in the movie. I mean, you saw a scene where he kind of like had lovebird eyes for this French character who the actor's name escapes me. He's a really good French actor.
I'll put it in here.
Okay, thank you. Listen, you're doing a series. Explore this stuff. Do it. Make him go. Do it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that.
Yeah. Retitle the series. LeFou makes porn.
What did he say?
If you didn't listen to last week's episode, that joke's gonna go right over your head.
Anyway, Black Widow crosses 200 million at the worldwide box office, 100 million domestically. Now, it did take a couple weeks to break that $100 million slot in domestic, but I mean, for only being out, 2-3 weeks?
It's bad.
Since COVID?
This is bad.
Be optimistic about it.
No, I can't, because trades are reporting that this is the most pirated movie of the year. It took...
you got Disney access.
I know. I said it last week. Fast 9 made $800 million in less than 3 weeks.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fast 9 is just flying through the box office.
Can I just say something real quick?
But Premier Access is the reason for piracy. Hence why you and I have discussed on this show a million times.
Careful of your white hair.
Thank you. That's what happens when you're almost 40.
We were watching the other episode.
You can see the little white hair.
Yeah. And he was like, oh my God, I can't look away.
You and I have said this on the show multiple times. The Premier Access route is the wrong way to go. And HBO Max is proving that.
I feel like we're both very in the middle, because sometimes that we say like, oh, I'm so sorry. That Disney Access is a really good idea. And then there's certain times where we're like, why?
Black Widow is not that time.
No.
Piracy proved it. This is not going to make $1 billion.
Well, look,
like
you buy the third...
Which is not a flop.
I did not mean to interrupt you. No. I got to watch that.
It's okay. It doesn't mean it's a flop, but it's sadly Premier Act. You don't throw Premier Access on your big Marvel project when theaters are already looking kind of bright, with A Quiet Place Part 2 doing pretty well. Fast 9 has just been the movie theaters, I'm sorry if you're in your car and you had your volume up very loud.
That's what I wanted. That when I was like, hey, can I say something? That was it. I just wanted to just throw that in there.
But you can't whatever you think about that movie, you cannot hide the fact that Universal did it right.
It's a cash cow, and I'm not shocked that they're not going to carry this as far as Marvel's doing with their movies.
So the next up for Disney is Jungle Cruise,
which is also going to Premier Access.
Which
Disney right now,
cut it.
Take it off.
Cut it. It's not been 100% confirmed. Social media was blasting it because some little Twitter site said,
Which one? Which one? I'm going to throw them up right here.
DR Movie News. I'll show you the link.
Okay, cool.
They had posted this tweet.
I'm going to put this right here, and then I'm going to put a big red no smoking sign.
And people ran with it. People started running with it. Oh, thank God not a lot of sites reported on it, but it was not confirmed. Premier Access will always be on the table, sadly. I just think it's getting much better to where they don't need it.
But see, this is the thing with big movies like Black Widow is you have a family of 6 and you have friends that, you all rent Black Widow and you have like a full-on watch party with like 20, 30 people. That's what? Okay, do a normal movie ticket
like
time
12
times 30 is what? $60. No, that's not right.
No,
that's not right.
No. Let's say 12 times 6.
That's what I meant. No, 12 times 30.
That'd be 72.
$360 Disney missed out on for the box office because you have 30 people. I mean,
I see
do what you want. I mean, it's available. I mean, it's smart to do it.
It's not your fault Disney dropped the ball.
You buy the movie, invite your friends over to watch it. Yeah. That's the money cruncher right there. That's why Disney is losing money out on this movie.
Yes. No, I saw what you were saying.
We need Brandon back on. He can probably dive into this way more than we can.
I was thinking about that earlier. We'll get him. We'll get post cred boys on.
Post cred pod is gonna pop up on here soon because we love those guys.
And they owe us a favor.
Yes, they do owe us a favor. You know what? Their favor? Have Brandon verify us. That's our favor.
There you go, Brandon. We'll tag you in this
Cash in.
Episode.
We're cashing in, Brandon.
Yeah, that's
just send him this clip. Send this clip to Brandon Katz. our favor. We're cashing in. Verify us.
Also, subscribe to the post-credit podcast.
Well, I guess he can't verify us himself, but put in a good word.
Post-credit podcast. Subscribe to them. We love those.
Oh man,
we love those
I've been on
guys.
twice. You've been on 3 times now. It's just a blast.
It's such a good show, and they got Matt Damon this week.
I was just about to say that. Go check out the post-credit pod
This week?
This week. They have Matt Damon on, and if you guys didn't know, they've also had Zack Snyder. They've had Josh Duhamel, which are all very good interviews.
Nick Johnson.
Yeah, Nick Johnson,
which is awesome.
All led by Eric, which he's so personable, and the dude, like, he's so witty and thinks on the spot.
Yeah, he makes
about
you feel
different,
very comfortable when you're.
Yeah, and
it's very,
it shocks me sometimes about how much it's like how you pull this stuff from like past stuff, like, oh, this is it's like Lionsgate or like blah blah blah, and you put out all the directors, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and he bounces off Brandon so well because Brandon's so knowledgeable with box office and streaming. And
oh my god!
And
if you guys haven't listened to,
such a good show.
If you guys haven't listened, we have a podcast with Brandon. I think it's episode 13 or 14 or something like that.
Episode.
Yeah, but we're also going to bring MT back on because he is just a good time. We've had him on twice.
We get him back on for a third time.
Yeah, because now he's part of New Rockstars, and we got to talk to him about that. And his popularity just shot up real quick. So we got to talk to him how the limelight feels. Hey, dude, how does it feel to be famous?
Hey, remember us?
Yeah, we're the Disinsider, dude.
He's like, no thanks.
Come on.
He's like, He's gonna
fuck you, Derek. Skyler, you're cool. Fuck you, Derek.
It'd probably be the opposite. What's next on the docket?
Next on the docket, besides my calculator, is Percy Jackson Disney Plus series adds showrunners and additional writers to their writing rooms. I think we've talked about this already.
Yeah,
we totally Oh man, I am backtracking. We didn't talk about LeFou, but this was. Oh no, we did it 6 days ago. No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
So basically, Percy Jackson added showrunner. Last week they added a new writer.
Right.
So
and I forgot to throw his name up, but
added
I'll do
more.
it right now.
So showrunners are from Jericho and Black Sails. And they added just a smaller additional writers to the team. They've all worked together in previous shows.
I have just a little rundown of it, and then I'm gonna obviously this is our new format, so I'm gonna pop the pictures on, so you guys have an idea of who we're talking about, because sometimes I don't even know who we're talking about until I research their names. Rick Riordan took to his personal site to reveal Jonathan E. Steinberg, who was previously confirmed as a writer, and Dan Schatz, who did Black Sails, which we talked about last week, are on board as showrunners. So this is what he says. He said, John and Dan bring enormous amount of experience and talent to our project and have incredible patient partners over the last year. Plus, as Becky and I navigate... Who's Becky?
Becky's his wife.
That's what I thought. As Becky and I navigated our way through the early stages of the production process... that was it. So as Becky... Yeah, but this is parentheses. Plus, they both have young readers at home who are Percy fans and are more insistent than I am about making the show like the books. So, hooray. Additionally, the writers include Daphne Olive, who has worked with Steinberg and Schatz on Black Sails, Monica Owosu-Breen, who worked on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Alias with Jennifer Gardner, and Joe Traggs, a series of unfortunate events, which we did talk about last week. Also part of the mix are Xavier Stiles from Hemlock Grove, Zoe Neary from Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, dear Lord, and Stuart Strandberg from The Old Man, all of whom have contributed phenomenal ideas already, according to Riordan. Rick and Becky Riordan have both expressed their excitement on these new additions. Wow! So this is I love the fact that Rick is like literally... It's his.
Yeah, I like how he's giving the details. He's not letting trades do it. He's doing it. He's like, I'm going to beat everyone to the punch so nothing comes out that I don't want. They haven't started casting it. They're doing... they've started casting, but they haven't cast anyone. A couple of our Rumor of
the Weeks back in the day.
Yeah, so there are directors attached. They haven't been announced yet, and then it just becomes pre-production stage, and then full-on...
Well, you hear these horror stories about Disney, about, money-hungry grubbers and stuff like that. My father-in-law can give you an earful about the Walt Disney Company. But me and Skyler are in it. obviously we are on the journalism side of it. We're not in the production offices or anything. Yeah. But the fact that they let Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Rick Riordan, all these guys that get to do whatever the fuck they want with these series, and guess what? It goes to show you that these guys that know the project and they're very passionate about the project, they put out good content.
Yes.
So
I agree with that.
If you guys are worried about this Percy Jackson series, I'm going to put money down on it, saying this is going to be Netflix's A Series of Unfortunate Events, but bigger scale. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they've already said they want to keep it within the same budget as WandaVision and The Mandalorian.
Which is fucking high.
And they're going to use the volume, which is basically it's like a live action green screen technology that they're using.
Which Black Adam just used, by the way.
Yeah, and Thor: Love and Thunder. A lot of these projects it's the future of filming.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving down, you guys got to bear with me. The laptop that I'm usually on is what's recording us, so bear with me here. So next up is Disney receives most Emmy nominations. We already talked about that last week. We don't need to get into that.
Fuck this movie.
I'll talk about this. Antonio Banderas joins the cast of Indiana Jones 5. Sit back, buddy. I'll take care of this.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
Nobody heard you, by the way, because you're not near the mic. According to Deadline, Antonio Banderas is the latest actor to join the cast. He obviously joins Ford, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Matt Mikkelsen, Boyd Holbrook, Shawnette, Renee Wilson, and Toby Jones. No word on who he's playing, but it's not Puss in Boots.
So I'd rather it be.
But
I'd rather it be Puss in Boots and make this movie so much more fun.
Also, I forgot to look how stupid I am. And Edward Rose actually picked this out, so shout out to you. Remember when I was going to put in the drum roll? And I'm like, wait.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. And then I just said, watch me forget it, and I forgot it. So this week, the drum roll will happen, and I'm going to put a little badumps back there. So nothing really out about that. So Kyle Allen joined 20th Century Studios' revisionist Romeo and Juliet film opposite Caitlin Dever and Isabella Merced, who is hot stuff right now, guys.
Isabella Merced. She's also one of the finalists for Batgirl.
Yep. So she's on the rise, and if you guys haven't seen Dora the Explorer, don't sleep on it. It's a really good movie.
It's actually really good.
It's a really good movie. So this comes from Deadline, of course. Disney-owned 20th Century Studios has found their Romeo in their upcoming kind of retelling of their Romeo and Juliet called Rosalind. According to Deadline, Kyle Allen from the map of Tiny Perfect Things has signed on to play the opposite of Isabella Merced, who is set to play Juliet. So this is a modern twist on the classic tale of Romeo and Juliet. Not as modern as the Leonardo DiCaprio one.
I hate that one.
Really, I really enjoy it. I think it's so unique.
That's fair. That's probably why I
very
hate
unique.
it.
But I mean, I'm a Leo.
Unique.
I'm a Leo simp, dude. I love everything that he does.
Glad his character died though.
Well, yeah, he dies in everything, except Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And there's a running thing about what it's the same with Sean Bean, where every time he dies, he has a character anyway. So that's, if you guys are into really cheesy retellings of Romeo and Juliet, which I'm pretty sure like 16 came out last year.
It's weird this isn't on Netflix, but
yeah.
It's supposed to be a romantic comedy, so just a heads up for those.
Well, then there's a comedy aspect to it.
There you go.
It's like all these Cinderella stories, like Sneakerella.
We scooped that, by the way.
Yeah, we did scoop that. Okay, next up. Okay, this is so stupid. This is so stupid.
It is stupid. It is
Black
really
Widow character revealed the first MCU's first official mutant. Okay, I got a lot of shit to say about this. So, if you guys watch Black Widow, when we go into the present day and you see David Harbour's character in a Russian prison, he's arm wrestling inmates while getting a back piece tattooed. Baller. I think that is so badass. Russian. There's this big guy that comes up, big guy. Like if you guys have seen the Game of Thrones, if you've seen Game of Thrones, he's like the mountain size. David Harbour breaks that dude's arm. But he looks like such a little bitch.
So he's supposed to be the first mutant? Get out of here.
So let's see here. So Oliver Richards, who goes by the nickname The Dutch Giant and plays Ursa in the latest Marvel Studios movie, took to Twitter today to announce that his character is none other than Ursa Major of the Winter Guard. Who the fuck cares? You had 2 seconds of screen time, got your arm broken in an arm wrestling match, and then you got piled over by an avalanche. Your character's not coming back, dude. You just want the clout for the first mutant, and guess who the first mutant was? Scarlet Witch. She's an X-Men character, so go fuck yourself.
Wow. I almost thought we were talking about Indiana Jones there. Which also sucks.
I'm sorry, that is so stupid.
I actually...
Do you have anything to say on it, or did I kind of hit the nail on the head there?
I'm on the same side as you, believe it or not.
Like, what was he expecting? Like, oh yeah, I was the Marvel Cinematic Universe's first mutant, and guess what, buddy? We're not gonna see you again.
You know, Kevin Feige did a watch along with Black Widow last night, which would have been Monday.
Yeah, I saw that you were a part of that. Did you actually watch, or were you just keeping up with the tweets?
I was just keeping up with the tweets. He did not address that, and he was getting that question a million times. That's because Kevin Feige knows that's not the case.
But he did talk about the Red Guardian coming back, which he's very hopeful.
A tease.
But you know that Kevin Feige gets what he wants.
It's Kevin Feige. So, yeah, Red Guardian and Cat Ford, let's do it. I'm down.
Man, dude, can you imagine him fighting? And I saw your tweet where it was like, by the way, such a stupid question. Like, do you think Red Guardian at his prime was fighting Captain America? Like, no, he was in ice. But I liked your Isaiah Bradley.
I mean, he was a version of Captain America. Some people just don't use their brains 100% of the time, and that's okay. You know, it happens, but that was a dumb question.
And Kevin Feige's like, I'm pretty sure he was in ice.
Yeah.
Fucking mic drop.
He's like, hey, do you watch our movies? Why are you here?
I don't know. The Willow series, which I could give 2 shits about, gets a new director. Again.
It's the Outlander director.
Oh, I love that.
Jonathan Wolfenstein.
By the way, that old guy that we were talking about, the British guy that's in theater and all that stuff.
Simon Callow?
Yeah. He's an Outlander. He plays the Duke of Archbrigham.
I say.
And he talks like this.
I say.
Sam, my wife, loves that guy. So maybe this will get her to watch Hawkeye. Okay, so after...
Will this get her to watch Willow?
I don't think so. I won't even watch Willow. After first losing director John M. Chu in The Heights, who directed In the Heights, which is a freaking gold mine right now. It's doing so well. It's even getting Oscar buzz. In January, Jonathan Entwistle of The End of the Fucking World, who swiftly signed on afterwards, has also left the series. So... we've all seen projects lose directors really quick. The Flash, which is now finally in production and filming, Solo. So if you guys are Willow fans, don't take this as like this is going downhill. It's just a lot of it's due to creative differences.
True.
So, despite his sudden departure, the outlets report that Entwistle's vacancy from the role has a minimal impact on production, which I just said. Producer Stephen Wolfenden from Outlander ultimately stepped in to direct the series' first 2 episodes. Wolfenden was initially expected to direct some episodes anyway, so his willingness to take on Entwistle's episodes isn't much of a surprise. Who wrote this?
Dempsey.
Oh, sorry, it was a little confusing. Maybe I'm just stupid. But the series is still on track to release next year on Disney+. So don't fret, Willow fans. It's still coming. Moving on down to the east side round. ABC sets fall premiere dates for several of its series. I'm not going to go into it. Go look it up on the Disinsider.com. We have our Turner and Hooch review. Turner and Hooch review. Josh got to see it early, and he likes it, so should be fun.
We also have an exclusive interview with Turner and Hooch star Matt Hamilton, which is on the YouTube. He was so nice to Josh. It was like such a comfortable interview that they did together. So you can go either to the YouTube or you can go to the Disinsider.com and then go to the YouTube to check that interview out. Thank you, Matt Hamilton, for talking with the Disinsider.com. Yes. The first trailer and poster for the Disney Plus documentary.
Yeah, you take. I've done it the last 7 weeks, so you take it.
Trailer and poster for Disney Plus documentary Stuntman released. You can check that out on the website too. It's basically like an Evel Knievel documentary. He's jumping something. I don't care.
If you guys want a better Evel Knievel type of movie, go watch Hot Rod.
Or wait for Jackass to come out, which comes out in October.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
This was actually kind of shocking. Loki director Kate Herron will not return for season 2. She did say in an interview with Variety that she won't be returning, and she doesn't have anything on the docket to return from Marvel. I call bullshit. I think she's doing something with Marvel.
Oh, doing something else?
Yes. I bet you she was tapped. I bet you she
Young
was
Avengers?
Tapped. Maybe.
The Echo series? Or does that have a series? Does that have a showrunner yet?
No. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think they tapped her for something else. There was no bad blood. There was no confirmation of bad blood. There is a YouTube channel. I won't mention his name because we had talked about this person earlier.
Yep.
It's not who you think we're talking about. No. It's a male.
Not that person.
He said that he heard Kate Herron left on bad terms. Derek and I have heard she did not leave on bad terms. Hence why I'm saying she's coming back for a Marvel project.
My surprise to this tells me that I didn't hear this. So you heard it and you're just telling me now.
Yes. That is.
I got to stay humble, dude. You totally fucked that up.
That's okay.
He just covered the camera to flip me off. You could have just done it on camera.
You could have just blurred it out like Star-Lord.
I'll just put a picture up when you do that.
Anyways, dang, this one got a lot of views. Wow, this is actually kind of cool. Jonathan Majors had more than one role in Loki, which should not come as a surprise. He was the voice of all 3 timekeepers in.
Oh yes, I did hear about that.
Episode 4. Cool.
Look at that fool go.
And he's going to be a huge part of this universe.
Nice.
So he'll be in Ant-Man and the Wasp. He'll be in Avengers. He'll be in a bunch of different projects.
Well, we don't know for sure, but we have a good guess that he'll be the big bad.
I think.
Go listen to Post Credit Podcast. We tell you all about it.
Yeah, there you go. Check it out. Vivian. This came out of not nowhere, but it was kind of shocking.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
This is from Sinlinks. We talked about him last week. He has Jordan Mason, who runs Sinlinks, has a really good source at Star Wars, apparently, or Lucasfilm, I should say. He has learned that Vivian Lyra Bell has been cast as young Leia in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
And who's she from?
She is from 2 things that you may have seen, both on Netflix. The first one being Bird Box. She played Sandra Bullock's daughter. Crazy movie. The second one being she was like the main. Okay, remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl? And
she was in the reboot.
So then they did this sequel on Netflix called
where they didn't get Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, she plays Lava Girl's daughter.
Well, look at that.
And in that same report, he had revealed that what's his name? Who's the guy from Fast and the Furious? He plays Han. I'm not gonna click the article because I don't want to go back. Anyways,
I've never seen him.
Sung Kang Sung.
I'll find it.
Look it up. We'll throw a picture up. You'll see. You'll know who he is.
Yeah.
He's playing an Inquisitor.
Oh yeah.
So he's in there.
That's cool. I can't wait to see the Inquisitors movie. Play Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to click on this one. This comes from the Ronin.
Yeah.
Who actually does a really good job with these production details when it comes to like where they're filming, when they're filming, and then LLCs. So it looks like Marvel has set up some new LLCs for some upcoming projects. Here's what they are. So if you don't know what an LLC is, it's a limited liability company. Studios do this for all their projects,
just so you don't steal them.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone should have one if you have a business.
We have one.
Yep. So here's the 4. The first one is Battle Anyone Productions. The second one is Acid Pop Productions. The third one is called Natural History Productions, and the last one is Speyside Productions.
Huh.
It's unknown what these are for, so here's what they could possibly be. Captain America 4, Deadpool 3, Fantastic Four, the X-Men project that was reported on not too long ago. One could be for Blade because it hasn't come out yet.
We'll get into Blade later too.
It could be for one of them. Could be for Denai Guerrera's Okoye spinoff. We already know Black Panther. Wakanda series is Maglev Train Productions.
Yeah.
However, it has come out that Natural History Productions is a Disney Plus project and is going to start filming in February.
Ooh.
It's
is
not
a Marvel. Duh! This is a fucking Marvel.
Yeah.
article.
So it could maybe it's
what
for
if season 2? No, that would be the same production. Hey guys, idiot.
Echo.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
But Natural History, maybe it has to do with X-Men. Maybe they're keeping something under wraps.
Or maybe a Captain America project.
Maybe.
Natural History, old as shit.
He also reported the site also reported that another new LLC called Ionic Productions.
Sounds like some Doctor Strange shit.
Yeah, it's definitely linked to Disney, but it's unconfirmed if it's a Marvel project. So stick with us. We'll continue to update on all the cool things that you're seeing in terms of LLCs and Marvel projects and Disney projects. So we'll continue. We just talked about the Romeo and Juliet revisionist movie. Deadline's reporting that Sean Teal has also joined the cast of the movie. Don't know who he's playing. Don't really care. Searchlights The Menu. We've talked about this maybe I think either last week or 2 weeks ago. It's the one that has I believe it's Ray Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy. It's where they go to this resort island and try find food and some mystery.
Yeah.
The film added Hong Chow to the cast, who I believe played Mulan's sister in the Mulan live-action film, if I'm not mistaken. Here's a big one. Marvel's Blade has found its director.
Yes.
This is huge because they were talking to all sorts of different directors, and they kind of went outside the box.
Yeah, Barry Jenkins, Jordan Peele.
Regina King.
Yeah. But they went really outside of the box.
So they're actually doing... they went with Bassem. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. Muslim director Bassem Tariq, who is set to helm Mogul Mowgli, that stars Riz Ahmed.
Oh, love that guy.
He's the third name to join the project outside of Mahershala.
Did you see Sound of Metal?
Yes, I like. We've talked about it on the show. We love it.
Have?
Yeah. He's the third name to join the project, next to Mahershala Ali, who's set to star, as well as Stacey Osei Kufar. The film is supposed to start production next year. They're probably going to try and fast track that now that they have a director. They're probably working on casting as we speak. So J.D. Dillard, Shaka King, who directed Judas and the Black Messiah, were also names that were circling the project. So now it's just a matter of waiting to see who's attached. So obviously, Mogul Mowgli must be something amazing if they're tapping him to direct Blade, who's the out-of-the-box pick. So,
well, that's premiering at... Did it premiere at Con?
I think so. So it'll be interesting. That was the big news from yesterday, Monday, as we're recording this on a Tuesday.
Now, this is just news. We're not political.
President Biden animatronic is now a part of the Hall of Presidents attraction at Walt Disney World. You guys that are Disney fans already know this. Every new president is added to the Hall of Presidents. Donald Trump's looks stupid. I'll give you a spoiler alert. So does Joe Biden's. They all look stupid. Sorry, it just does not look good. I mean, this could be cool since we're football fans.
Yeah.
You should see the first sentence from when I wrote this article up. The Walt Disney Company and ESPN have announced a partnership with Hall of Fame quarterback and two-time Super Bowl champion Peyton Manning and his Omaha Productions production company, and his brother Eli Manning, also two-time Super Bowl winner. They're going to host on ESPN2 Monday Night Football.
Oh, that's super cool.
So they're doing two different Monday Night Footballs. You can watch the normal show, or you can watch Peyton Manning's and Eli Manning's. If you've seen SNL or seen the ESPYs, you know Peyton Manning and Eli Manning are actually pretty hilarious, and they joke with each other all the time.
My favorite Peyton Manning skit on SNL is when he's playing Pee Wee football, and he's like
chucking it at the kids.
He's like, "You suck."
Open, get open. Get your head out of your ass. You suck.
He's giving a kid a tattoo. He's all, "Yeah, you'll never be able to remove this.
Will last a lifetime."
Just keep biting down. It's looking good. That's a handsome tattoo. It's gonna be there forever.
As well as...
And then Eli Manning's one is when he's in court, and he's like texting this girl, and he's like, "You up, you out, you up, you out." Kissy face emoji.
Yep.
Following that, my client sent out another series of texts, again, each one to a different female. You up, you out, you up, you out, you out, you up. Sup.
So this is awesome. As football fans, we Derek and I, we do Sunday and Monday night football together. We'll be watching this one because ESPN's main one is boring. All right, ladies, this one's for you. Jordan Fisher, first look in High School Musical, the series, season 2, stupid title.
Don't know who that is.
Jordan Fisher is he's a singer, he's an actor, he's on The Flash now. He plays
philanthropist.
Yeah, he plays Impulse on The Flash, I believe.
Oh.
This is here. Speaking of fart noise, first trailer and poster for The Last Duel from 20th Century Studios. This looks absolutely horrendous, and
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a Ridley Scott movie. He's hit or miss, and this one looks like a big fat turd. But which is sad because it's got great actors. It's got Adam Driver, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Jodie Comer, who will be seen in Free Guy next month.
Yeah.
It's centered around Matt Damon's wife, who Matt Damon goes to war in, I think it's like 19th or 18th century France. He goes to war. Adam Driver's character is accused of doing bad things. We're not going to say the word on this show. He's accused of doing bad things to Jodie Comer's character.
Oh.
So when Matt Damon comes back, Adam Driver swears his innocence.
I got confused with Stillwater, by the way.
Not 20th Century Studios.
I know, but that has Matt Damon in it.
Yeah.
I got confused with that. Never mind.
Okay. So Matt Damon's character returns from war. Adam Driver is accused of these horrible things. Jodie Comer swears he did it. Adam Driver swears he didn't. And Matt Damon's character wants to duel him, and it's known as The Last Duel because it's the last duel that has ever been the last duel that's happened in
legally
in history, legally correct. Which is kind of cool.
Abraham Lincoln was in a duel. Freaking boss,
man. And he did that before freeing the slaves. Look at you, King. Go off.
Go Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, screw you. Not Wyatt Earp. Who killed him?
John Wilkes Booth.
There you go. Yeah, screw you. New trailer for the Disney Plus animated series Chippendale Park Life released. I don't care about this only because I
want Rescue Rangers.
Thank you. Beat me to it. We talked about this news, I believe, a week ago, and now it's been confirmed by Variety and Marvel Studios executive Victoria Alonso that Marvel is developing
like an hour ago.
Yeah, Marvel's developing its own animation branch for projects beyond What If. We knew this already, but it's cool to get the confirmation. Shout out to Murphy's Multiverse. They were the first ones to kind of dig around and find that information. So Shout out to you. That is your news.
That is your news.
I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to warn you guys. We're recording again on Sunday. Don't expect a lot of news. We'll figure some cool stuff out. We have a cool rumor of the week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then I have one today.
Listen.
No, not. But, you know.
Listen. We have not a fan cast. We have. So basically, what I told Derek is we want remakes for Disney movies, and they could be animated movies to live action remakes. They could be live action to live action remakes, but we want to see Disney do these remakes. So we did our top 5 movies we want to see Disney remake based on their own properties. So here we go. The old
Rochambeau.
The old Rochambeau. Ready?
Okay.
No, I did it.
Rock, paper, scissors, boom.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Ready?
Fuck, hold on, sorry. What the hell, dude?
Okay. Oh, seriously.
Boom. Okay, god damn it.
If you weren't watching, we were doing rock, paper, scissors, and we kept time.
Yeah.
But you won, so go ahead. What's your number 5? And explain.
My number 5. Okay.
We're doing 5 to 1.
Okay,
now, is it in no order?
Well, no, let's start from the ground up. I guess I kind of did it. So there's not a certain because there's been many of these movies, but I want a really cool, give me like a Guy Ritchie style movie for the Three Musketeers.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't think of that. That's actually
Even though
really
I'm not
good.
Even though I'm not a big
Yes.
Guy Ritchie fan, but give me like the
I like
Aladdin
that.
style, like Three Musketeers. Oh man.
Make it an action comedy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love
Because
that. I
don't
didn't even
get me wrong,
think of that.
I love the Steve Martin Short and
That's Three Amigos. You're thinking
Oh.
of Charlie Sheen, Oliver
yes,
Platt,
Three Amigos.
Chris
Damn, it's
O'Donnell
so
from
stupid.
Chris O'Donnell, who was Robin, and Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
which is awesome. And it's got Tim Curry.
So give me that today.
Yes.
I would
I-
watch that in a heartbeat.
I love that pick.
and fuck
by
it,
the way.
get Guy Ritchie to do it.
I like it. That's actually really good. I didn't think about that. That's awesome. My number 5 is okay. Quick tangent. I don't want to be on this too long. The worst movie of the year that I love so much is Space Jam: A New Legacy. It's awful. It's bad from the ground up, but it's funny, and I love watching a bunch of IP come together.
True.
That said, I also love good 2D animation. I want to see a live-action remake of Bedknobs and Broomsticks that starred Angela Lansbury.
I have never seen that movie, so kind of give a brief synopsis.
It's basically a magical bed that takes them into a 2D world, and they're on adventures with these. It's very...
But you were saying that you want like IP in it.
No, I was just saying the IP, that's why I like Space Jam, but also the animation, the 2D animation. I was just kind of saying
gotcha.
why I like Space Jam. I think it's perfect. You've already done it for Mary Poppins Returns, which was more of a sequel, but give me like a remake of Bedknobs and Broomsticks, recast the Angela Lansbury character, do 2D animation. Disney fans want 2D animation. I should have put Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I can't believe
No,
I
that's
forget.
something that I didn't want to. Because
Or
I was gonna put
not a sequel,
um,
but give me a remake. I'm cool.
we'll talk about the movies
yeah.
that we wanted to put up.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So next up on my list is okay. So if you guys are still on YouTube, we did because we had an exclusive about the Matterhorn still in production. Even though it's still in production, I would love a Third Man on the Mountain.
I love it. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I don't know. Like make it kind of like 127 hours, but instead of arms being chopped off. I don't know. I just thought it would be
Do
an
something
interesting.
cool with it with the Matterhorn.
I thought it would
like
be an interesting project,
No,
or just give me like something along the Matterhorn, which is in development, but that's something that I want.
Yeah, I agree.
Give the shitty ride a good movie.
Amen. Thank you. Someone had to say it. Derek said it. I agree. Destroy the Matterhorn and the submarines and Autopia, and
But
then
we
make the
do-
Tron ride.
Our good friend Gardner Holt did make the Abominable Snowman remake, so
Put him in another ride. We love Gardner
Boom.
Holt.
yeah.
You didn't do the whole ride. You weren't even born yet. So we're in the clear there. You
No,
made,
I meant the
I know
the
I'm the snowman.
refurbishment.
Yeah, the snowman.
That's what I
So,
meant.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is so stupid, but I love how stupid these movies are. There's 5 of them, and I love every single one of them. Even the Lindsay
God,
Lohan
I'm
one.
so burpy. Oh, sorry.
The Love Bug. Herbie.
gonna say
I
okay,
love the
so
Herbie movies. Every
I was
single
actually
one.
gonna put Herbie.
I love Herbie.
well.
Give me the Love Bug.
Bring
you
back Lindsay Lohan. No, I'm just kidding.
put someone in it. Give me like
Jodie Comer.
yeah, there you go.
Haley Steinfeld.
Well, no, she was already in a Volkswagen movie. But yes, I see what you're saying. Alakwa Cox. My
There you
girl.
go.
There we
Samara
go.
Weaving.
I'd watch it today. Yeah, the Love Bug. I love that little Volkswagen. He's got a mind of its own.
Yeah.
You haven't done a good one since the 60s, so
Okay, so
oh, by the way, the Love Bug is fun fact for everyone. The Love Bug, which came out in 67,
Oh,
67, was the last live action movie Walt Disney greenlit.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so mine, it's relatively new if you're a millennial like me. Well, no, it came out when we were kids. The Bridge to Terabithia. I would love,
Wow.
with the special effects now, would love a skip Kristen Stewart, bring back Josh Hutcherson, bring back Dax Shepard. Give me a new Bridge to Terabithia movie. I love that
I think
movie.
you're confusing your movies again. Kristen Stewart
Oh,
was
Zathura. Son
you got
of a
no.
bitch.
You got Josh Hutcherson right.
Yeah,
Or
and then
Hutchinson, right?
Anna Sophia Robb.
Yes.
That one. Yes.
The
give
very
me a new
depressing
one.
movie.
Yes. Give me an. Oh man, I was totally thinking of Zathura. Well, I'll stand by it. Give me a new.
I like the pick.
Terabithia.
I liked the pick even when you were explaining
Damn it.
I get it. It's okay.
Well, This
Okay.
is the fourth time I've been an idiot.
This
on
one
podcast.
might
Let's
be
go.
this one might be one that no one agrees with, and it's probably way too late to even do this ever again, and it's got a huge hill to climb. I wouldn't mind an actual properly cast Prince of Persia movie.
Ooh, that's
Poor
good.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Ben Kingsley and whoever directed Prince of Persia, which was produced.
on.
It was produced by the Pirates of the Caribbean team. That movie should have done great, but you don't get Jake Gyllenhaal to play the Prince of Persia. Just you don't do it.
Get Riz Ahmed.
Oh my god.
Get Riz Ahmed. Get
Priyanka Chopra?
yeah, no. Well, sure.
I
Are
don't
we just naming Indian celebrities?
They're good. Why not?
Get the dude that plays Raj from
Raj.
The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, Kumal Nayan or something.
Come on, Anjani.
Oh, there you go.
But Riz Ahmed would be a good Prince of Persia.
I will say that my Prince of Persia pick's probably not the best because one, video game movies are still trying to climb that uphill battle. Two, Prince of Persia is not even a game people play anymore.
No.
And three, Disney bombed that first one. So
Yeah. Well, maybe revive it with a live action.
there you go. True.
Okay, this came out last year.
Oh,
Give us a good Artemis Fowl.
No.
Give us a good Artemis Fowl, goddammit.
I don't want to see a good Artemis Fowl. That movie's trash. It's
a good book.
No, it's trash. It's poop, and I want someone else to do it. Let Blumhouse do
Okay,
it. I don't care.
how about I
Poop,
do this?
Poop.
I'll give you a new one. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
That's been in development for years. That
Give
should
me
have
that
been
one.
done. Just
Fuck Artemis Fowl.
just-
We'll axe that off my number 2. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
give us the 20,000.
And have Wes Anderson do it.
Oh. Okay.
What's up?
Well, James Mangold was supposed to do it. You know who was supposed to do it before James Mangold? I'll give you one guess. He's disgusting. Very disgusting.
Brian Krichner.
You're almost there.
Brian. It starts with a K.
No, it starts with an S.
Oh,
Disgusting.
Brian Singer.
Barf. Gross. By the way, lock him in jail forever and do not let him out. And then bury the jail in the ground, deep in the ground near the core of the
And
earth.
put him next to Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein.
All those people. You know who we're talking
Louis
about.
C.K.
Woody
who's
Allen.
making a
Woody
comeback
Allen.
for God, R. Kelly. he can just start pissing on
Brett
people.
Ratner.
That's what I was trying to say. Brett Ratner.
Yeah, Brett Ratner. And that French guy the guy that escaped America and went to France. Yeah. What's his name? I don't know. He's disgusting.
That was my number 3, by the way.
The moral of the story is lock those people away. We want a good 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and we want Wes Anderson because Derek made a great point. I like that. Okay. So my next one, these next two were Disney bombs that should have been great. You're going to have to really recast these two lead actors, though. It's The Lone Ranger.
Oh.
The Lone Ranger
Both
should have been
canceled.
awesome. You got to recast Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp should... Okay, whether or not you like Johnny Depp and whether or not you thought he did good, there's no reason why Johnny Depp should have been a Native American. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just weirdly gross casting. Armie Hammer, on the other hand, likes to eat people. So you got to recast him. Got to do it with a hot actor. You got to do it with someone people love. Bite me, racists. I like John David Washington.
Ooh.
Well, hey, screw it. I like it.
That's a Lone Ranger? Hell yeah.
Yeah, Tonto, give me that Indian guy from, I wish I knew his name off the top of my head. Give me the Indian actor from the Magnificent Seven remake. He played the Native American. He was shooting the bows and arrows. Oh, yes. Give me that movie. And then
I'll throw his picture up.
Yeah, and then I want the Lone Ranger to be directed by
James Mangold.
Yeah, screw it. Cool.
Okay, so my next one, and this is a little touchy, but give me a Flubber remake.
Oh, wow.
Give me a Flubber remake. It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Okay, I know you
Put
didn't.
Chris Pratt. dude is a hot comedian or comedic actor. I mean, he's now an action star, but he's goofy, just like Robin Williams. And I'm not trying to compare anybody to Robin Williams. Robin Williams.
Well,
is
Will Smith
fucking,
did a good. Sorry, Will Smith did a good job playing the genie in Aladdin. Make it different.
True. Yeah, give me that.
Do you bring Jodie Benson back to play Weebo the robot?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, cool. I don't know if I like Chris Pratt, but I don't hate.
Well,
I don't hate the idea. I like where you're going with
Well,
it.
who would you pick? As like maybe Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
That would be really
I
good.
would probably go. I don't know if you'll love it. I would probably go Seth Rogen.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, I like Joseph
Yeah.
Gordon-Levitt.
Give me a
yeah, they
flubber.
were together in 50-50.
Yeah, give me a flubber. Give me a flubber
I like that.
remake.
I do like that. Was that your last one?
No, my last one. That was number 2.
Okay, so my last one.
You shouldn't be on your last one. I went first.
I did Ben.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you should
Okay.
be on your last.
Okay, listen. This movie should have been box office gold, and Disney screwed the marketing up in 2012. It's John Carter.
Oh, you
It's-
go to bat for that movie though.
John Carter is a great movie. It's on Disney Plus. It's a great science fiction
I don't
movie.
mean to cut you off, but I have a really good leading actor for this movie. Keep going.
I'd like to hear it because I didn't really even think of one. John Carter is this. Okay, so Edgar Rice Burroughs, who we all know from Tarzan, he actually wrote John Carter from Mars. So he did sci-fi, and John Carter from Mars was like one of the big inspirations for Star Wars. And the story's awesome. It's fun. If you have Disney Plus, check out John Carter. It's a good time. It's a lot of fun. Poor Taylor Kitsch. That guy is cast in every single movie, and then they all bomb.
Oh, he would have been a good Gambit.
Yeah.
Fuck Channing Tatum.
Yeah, poor guy. But I want a good John Carter, and you need to call it John Carter from
Space.
or Mars.
Oh, Kit Harrington.
Yes.
He
Okay,
did
yeah.
not get
Oh,
his
yeah.
due with Pompeii.
Yeah. He'll get his due in November.
Yeah, with Eternals as the Black Knight. Hopefully he has a
Hold
recurring.
on. You said Pompeii?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone got their due with Pompeii.
I'm just saying that
Was he
he
in-
was he was hot off Game of Thrones, and that was his first
Those-
like leading role, and it bombed.
Those-
Give him another chance.
Yeah, those like
the kid is good.
It's so weird that those like movies that were trying to be hot off of a like, and it's not like 100% similar, but it came out in the same era where they were trying to.
Where Jason Momoa was Hercules. No, he wasn't Hercules.
No.
Yeah, it was.
I'm going on that tangent. They were trying to go off of the box office draw of 300, so they did like there was a Hercules with Kellen Lutz, there was Immortals with Henry Cavill, there was Pompeii, there was Gods of Egypt with Gerard Butler and Chadwick Boseman.
I'm so glad that Gerard Butler has a redemption period with Greenland. Please go see that movie.
Greenland's awesome, by the way,
So good. They greenlit a sequel before that movie ever came out.
and his Olympus Has Fallen movies is his own like franchise. He's like
Well, you go to bat for those. You like those.
I like the first one and the actually I actually
Well, they
did
have
love
London
it.
is
Yeah, it
Falling,
was
they
good.
have-
They're all good.
yeah.
They're fun. They're like it's like today's Die Hard, and the new one's actually really good. Gerard Butler's a good actor and he's a good leading man.
Yeah.
Put him in something bigger, and he's in How to Train Your Dragon, and spoiler, he dies in the second movie.
Was that your number one?
That was my number one. Let me hear that number one. Let me hear it.
Take
Give
a
it to me.
wild guess. Something that I've been talking about that needs a live action remake for years. Tell me.
Really?
Yeah. You know this. I've been nonstop talking about it. Maybe our Patreon
Wow.
listeners know this too.
Wow, I can't believe
we're
you've
not on
been-
Patreon anymore. Our listeners that have listened to all of the podcasts can tell me which animated Disney movie that I want remade so bad. And it's not Atlantis.
That's so crazy that it's just super wild to me.
Starts with a T.
I know what it is,
You do?
but I was trying to ruin the joke. You shouldn't have said
Oh,
animated,
God
so
damn it.
I
Sorry.
could have said, "Man, Derek wants his Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen remake so bad," and then you screw it by saying animation. It's Treasure Planet.
Yes. I have been pushing Treasure Planet for years. And guess who also has my back on this? Mastertainment. And we have been going back and
yeah,
forth
it
how
should get
Disney
one.
needs to put in a live action Treasure Planet, because guess what? I saw this at the El Capitan in LA, and they had this whole exhibit. Oh my God, I've never been floored by a movie. And I was little. I was probably about like 6 or 7 when it came out. I wasn't that floored since seeing, as an adult now, but back when I was a kid, seeing The Phantom Menace.
They basically took this is what it is, but they took Treasure Island to space, which was so unique.
Yeah.
And
well, also, if they wanted to do a treasure, just give me something treasure on the same realm of Treasure Planet or Treasure Island.
Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. It's hard for them to do that since Treasure Planet bombed, but maybe
it shouldn't have, man.
I know.
It is so slept on. It is so
very
good.
It's got Martin Short, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and a bunch of other actors.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays the kid.
Jim Hawkins.
Yep, Jim Hawkins.
Yeah. I think maybe it bombing is an idea for Disney to go, you know what? It was a great idea. Let's try and do it live action, see what we get.
Who would be a good director?
Brad Bird.
Brad Bird?
I think
he needs a live action.
Here's why. He did Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol,
who am I thinking of?
Brad Bird did Incredibles.
Who is the guy that always has the good ideas, like Luca, Inside Out, Monsters
Pete Docter?
Pete Docter. That's who I was. Okay, Brad Bird, sure.
Okay, so Brad Bird did Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. That was like his breakout into live action.
I loved that movie, by the way.
He did Incredibles, and then he did Ratatouille, and then he broke into live action with Ghost Protocol, which is probably the most enjoyable Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah, he climbs on the fucking Dubai building.
This is true. I don't know, that Henry Cavill one's pretty good too. Anyways, that's besides the point.
Yeah, he fucked up Justice League.
Just kidding. He then did
Joss Whedon fucked up Justice League.
Then he did Tomorrowland, which was like mixed reviews. There's a lot.
You
there's
know
a
who
cult
really
following.
goes to bat for Tomorrowland? Drew Taylor.
Oh yeah, he loves Tomorrowland. We need to get him on the show too.
Yeah, we do.
So he did Tomorrowland, got mixed reviews, did not do well at the box office. Then he went back to animation to do Incredibles 2. He's working on a secret musical project with Michael Giacchino. He would be an awesome person to do a lot. He knows Disney. Like, that would be awesome. Oh, I would see it.
Mine would be Ryan Johnson.
Oh, yeah, that's a good pick too.
As much as I don't like The Last Jedi.
Who's your Jim Hawkins, though? Like, that's the more important thing is who's your Jim
Who's my Jim Hawkins?
So he's got to be a kid. He can't be
Blackbeard? Give me Gerard Butler.
Oh.
Jim Hawkins, give me
Gerard Butler.
He's going to be Eddie Murphy in this whole movie.
He's the pirate ship and
okay, I'm trying to think
robot.
off the bat. Give me like a Tom Holland type. Not necessarily Tom Holland, but give me a Tom Holland type. Maybe a Timothy Chalamet. Get a big and motherfucker. I just realized that Timothy Chalamet looks a lot like Jim Hawkins.
I mean, you could.
I'll put a comparison.
I'd say Finn
right here.
Finn Wolfhard.
Nah, he hasn't been in enough.
What?
And he's really focusing on his music.
Finn Wolfhard. Are we talking about the same
Finn
person?
Wolfhard and Stranger Things. What else has he been in?
It Chapter 1, It Chapter 2, Ghostbusters. Like, he's been in.
You haven't seen the Ghostbusters? Oh no, the Lady Ghostbusters is what you're talking about.
No, the new one. That's fair. What you're about to say. But Finn Wolfhard has a huge IP. He's in the Addams Family. He's in the Addams Family. He's not in the second one actually. He's in that first Addams Family.
So you're giving me 4 movies and you're telling me this kid is a leading man?
Yeah. Why it's
I don't see it.
It's Treasure Planet. Let's just go based off of who you want directing. It's a Treasure Planet remake with Ryan Johnson, hot off of Knives Out.
Or race flip it too.
I'm down for that.
Give it to
the little kid from Minari.
Oh yeah, or Caleb McLaughlin. That'd be cool.
Yeah, Stranger Things alum.
Yeah,
but then you can make that argument that Caleb McLaughlin, what's he been in that makes him a leading man?
Yeah. You know what? You're right.
I just don't want to see Timothy Chalamet doing Willy Wonka, Dune.
I know, but I mean,
it's
if
like
you want
Tom
someone
Holland.
to drive you to your movie,
Tom Holland was a good example, but you didn't want Tom Holland, which makes it perfect. Like, Tom Holland is a good example, but he's not the one you want.
But you need one character and big name to drive people in to see this, and I think that a Timothy Chalamet type or a Tom Holland type would drive in people to go see this movie.
I mean, no,
you're not going to say, "Oh, I can't wait to go see that Finn Wolfhard movie."
Yeah, but you're not. Timothy Chalamet is a hot actor, but
also,
what
that
movie?
Kid from Minari is like 9.
That was a joke.
Oh, I did not know that was a joke.
But like, Timothy Chalamet has yet to prove himself to drive people in based on his name. He's a big name in the Oscar race. What movie has he drove in people?
Dune.
It's not out yet. That's the same thing as Ghostbusters.
It's driving people in to go see Dune. It makes me want to go see Dune.
Well, Finn Wolfhard makes me want to see Ghostbusters. Well,
Bullshit. You know Paul Rudd is your only... You know Paul Rudd is the driving factor.
That's not fair, because the driving factor, I think, for Dune is
Bill
Oscar
Murray?
Isaac.
Oh. No.
Oscar Isaac, Josh Brolin, Zendaya, Jason Momoa,
yeah.
Dave Bautista. There's so many bigger
True,
box office
But
draws.
I love
Aquaman?
Timothy Chalamet so
I'm
much.
not saying Timothy Chalamet
I
sucks.
never said you did.
He shouldn't be Wonka, by the way.
Oh my God. Go fuck yourself on that one.
Willy Wonka. You think
Yes.
Timothy Chalamet should be Willy Wonka, the wackiest character in the world?
Watch him kill this role, and I'm going to take $20 from you right now.
Oh, I will take that bet. Willy fucking
Now,
Wonka.
I made this bet with my cousin for another movie that we saw. You have to genuinely tell me how you liked it. You can't just be like, "Oh,
I
yeah,
tell you
he
my
sucked."
I tell you my honest opinion
Okay,
on films.
then you heard it here first on the Disinsider Show, episode 52.
Timothy Chalamet Wonka.
That I think
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet will play a really good Willy Wonka.
Was he your first pick to play Willy Wonka in the short list?
I don't even know what the shortlist was.
Okay, so it was... Oh God, good God. It was Tom Holland. It was
No.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yes.
Donald Glover. Donald
Glover would have been the best choice. Okay, I agree
I
with
see
you
what
on
you're
that.
saying with the bet. Like, he has to do... I'm not going to... Okay, if the movie sucks, I won't blame Chalamet. I just need a good Chalamet performance. That's what I'm saying.
See,
I'm not saying
the
he
kid is
won't.
good, man. The kid is good.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying I don't see him as
Well,
Wonka.
let him prove his versatility to you. That's all I'm
It's
saying.
a prequel to the Gene Wilder movie.
I'm just saying, let him prove his
No.
versatility with you.
I don't disagree with the versatility. That's not my main crux.
Kind of.
No,
You're saying that he's not going to play a good Willy Wonka.
I don't see Timothy Chalamet, the handsomest young actor, forming into Gene fucking Wilder.
Yeah, but I mean, who was to say that back in the 60s, they're like, oh, fucking Gene Wilder, get fucking, I don't know,
Humphrey
Steve
Bogart?
McQueen or...
That's actually really
or
good.
Steve
I see what
McQueen
you're saying. I
or,
see what
you
you're
know,
saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Timothy
Like,
Chalamet.
you're telling me, like, oh, the guy from Blazing Saddles is going to be fucking Willy Wonka.
At the end, we're coming back around to Timothy Chalamet.
Don't sleep on Blazing Saddles. Oh, it's so good.
It's a little on the...
Yeah, it's very not meant for this period.
It's
but
Mel Brooks.
you're gonna
Just
Spaceballs.
go see just go see Spaceballs and Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein's awesome.
Mel Brooks is good, but if you want to watch Blazing Saddles,
I'm just saying-
please know that it was from a different era.
I'm just saying that Jim Hawk.
Where the white women at?
If they said tomorrow, oh my God, if they said tomorrow, be unbiased to your pick. If they said tomorrow they're doing a Treasure Planet movie with Ryan Johnson and they cast Finn Wolfhard as Jim Hawkins, are you not going to be the first one in line to see that?
It doesn't matter who gets cast. If they say, "Hey, we're developing a Treasure Planet," I don't give a fuck who gets cast.
That's
Sure, I'm going to have an opinion, but you know your boy is going to be the first person in line.
Yeah, but-
and I'm seeing that at the El Capitan with my son. Boom. If it, you know,
Oh God, I want to make a joke. I'm not going to.
don't play. Make the joke. Make it.
First, you got to lay
Go
the.
fuck yourself.
I'm not going to make the joke. All right.
No, you already started it.
Just lay the pipe, and don't recede the pipe. Keep that pipe firm. Keep that pipe twisted in there. And sometimes pipes need to leak to make these babies.
Love this coming from a father.
This is gross.
This is the kind of motivational speech I need.
I'm gonna
to have a kid.
This is the story of how Levi was born. I'm gonna share this with him too.
But
Uncle Derek and Skyler told you how you were born.
I'm almost 30 now,
You're
and you're old, so you're 31. So when I get to your age, I would have a kid by that time. Me and my wife are trying next year. TMI, but who the fuck cares?
fingers crossed.
Yeah, we want to get traveling out of the way. I'm going to Hawaii in November, then going back to London and Scotland in June. So if anybody from the UK wants to come hang out with your boy, I'll buy you a drink.
Listen, I'm probably the wrong person to even talk about this with. I let Levi watch American Dad, and he's 5. So
Who cares? All these soft...
listen, yeah.
All these soft...
Listen,
parents.
if you're gonna judge me for letting my 5-year-old son watch American Dad,
Or
then
play Fortnite
screw
or
you.
anything.
Screw
Fuck
you.
that.
Screw you. You let your kids watch what they want to watch. I'm gonna let my kid watch what he wants to
Guess
watch.
what?
If you don't like it,
Let me go on a tangent
London
real
Bridge
quick.
is
So
always
this is
falling
my
down.
plan for me being as a dad. Okay, you have these new child shows. Your boy's gonna do the original. If my kid wants to watch Power Rangers, guess what I'm starting it up on? Starting him or her up on.
Or them.
Or them. Well, they're little, so they don't really know their identity yet. But fucking 1993 Power Rangers. My dad showed me Beavis and Butthead when I was like 6 or 7. I love Beavis and Butthead. I'm going to show my kids Beavis and Butthead. I'm going to show them all the old cartoons that I grew up on. Well, I mean, they can watch Pepe Pig, whatever the fuck they want to do.
Which is, did you see that report where it's turning American it's giving American children British accents from watching it too much?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Or is it vice versa? Is it British kids American accents? No,
No, that doesn't make sense because a lot of British kids grew up on American TV as well.
I don't know. It came from the Wall Street Journal. Go look it up. I shouldn't have even said
Or, you know what's a really good... I don't know if Levi watches this, but one of my buddies, his kid watches PJ Mask. And I think that is the coolest TV show.
Levi used to like it, and then I introduced him to American Dad, and shame on me. Now he's like, what?
PJ Mask
he
is the
doesn't even
shit.
remember PJ Mask.
Like, I'll go over to our friend's house, and my wife and Kevin and Christy, their son's name is Conrad, and he's like my buddy, dude. They'll be all having wine at the table, and I'll just have a beer in my hand watching PJ Masks with Conrad, and I'll be like super into it. I'm like, Connor, what just happened? He's the PJ Masks.
Great impression.
It's a little kid.
It's children's superhero show.
That's what I said.
Levi forgot about it, and he forgot about it, and it made me sad because now I know it because I'm like, oh, Night Ninja fight, and then Gecko camouflage, Night Owl.
Wow, you do know it.
Yeah, I know. Was his Gecko camouflage, Night Owl, something, Catboy, Night to save the day. Oh, Owlette. It's not Night Owl. It's Owlette.
Yeah,
Owlette.
No, Owlette's a Pokemon.
Owlette. It's Night Owl. No, it's Owlette. Her name's Owlette too. Yeah, I think it's
Owlette's a
Owlette.
Pokemon.
It's either Night Owl or Owlette.
Also, Pokemon for my kids.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck it.
They can watch the new one. I don't care. Watch something. I will introduce. Levi's already born, but I'm gonna show him Detective Pikachu now. I should have. I don't know if you
Start him on the 1990s series of Pokemon.
I'll show
That
him
is
both.
so good memories.
I like the Detective Pikachu. We saw
Oh, yeah,
it. I saw it before anyone came out.
We saw it a year before it came out. Yeah. And I was telling everybody, I was like, hey, dude, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu, and it's actually his dad, so going with it with an open mind.
Yeah.
Which I still think is the stupidest ending ever, but I
It's
want
a
them
fun
to
movie,
make
though.
their own Pokemon universe.
It was a fun movie, though, nonetheless.
And it
despite
didn't
the
do bad
stuff.
at the box office either.
No, it wasn't that bad. Okay.
Yes.
My turn? Or do you
Sure.
want it? Okay.
Well, I'm going to need your help because I didn't rehearse this with you.
That's okay. All right. It's time for the rumor of the week.
Okay, so we all know that What If is coming out, right? Would you say that we all know that What If is coming out?
I think that's a fair assumption.
One of the first episodes will feature Peggy Carter as Captain Carter. Well, that's not the last time we're going to see Captain Carter. What is she appearing in? I totally forgot. Is it live action or still animated? I know. What? Oh, okay. I remember now. So the multiverse opened up with Loki. Okay? And now we're getting Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We are hearing, and now, before I preface this, this is just what we're hearing. This is not confirmed. This is not basically anything of solid confirmation. This is something that we're hearing. So if any of our journalist friends want to write this up, do it at your own risk, and just be known that a lot of debunking could come of this, but this is why we drop it and don't write it up. Captain Carter is supposedly going to show up in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
That's actually pretty big. Again,
Give her own fucking series, too.
that too. Again, if you're a journalist friend of ours that listens to our show, you're more than welcome to write it up. We would recommend you call it the Rumor of the Week segment because it's a rumor.
I mean, fuck it. Go back and write up all of our 51 other rumors.
Listen, which a lot have been confirmed, by the way. But that said, it's just something we're hearing. We can't get it confirmed, so we don't write it up on the website. So we're dropping it as the Rumor of the Week.
And this is what this podcast consists of. This is why you guys come listen to it. You don't come here to listen to me and Skyler. A lot of you I know skip to the end just to hear the Rumor of the Week, which is fine.
We love it. We'll take your listen, whether it's 2 minutes at the end
I don't
or
care about the
32
views.
minutes.
I don't.
Yeah, we're just having a good time.
Yep.
Enjoy the show. We love you all.
Yes. So that's your Rumor of the Week.
It's huge. We love it.
Yes.
All we'll say
There's
is
a
that
bigger one coming next week that Skyler's going to drop. So
if you love Disney live action projects, I got a big one for you. But this is
Big.
all about Captain Carter, Captain Britain, whatever her name is. I don't know anymore.
and it is
Haley Atwell.
and Haley Atwell. If
What we're hearing is true.
hearing is true, she will be in person live action Captain Carter.
It's not supposed to be a big role. We just hear it's small.
Also, what if happens in the multiverse? Just if you guys weren't clear, this all is happening in the multiverse.
Yeah.
So,
The whole what if, just a heads up.
yeah. Well, that does it for episode 52 of the Disinsider podcast. Please go check out the new episode of the Disney Catalogue, which is the Avengers audio. We're recording this on a Tuesday, so it's kind of hard to delegate where, because I still have to edit the Disney Catalogue and this episode.
Yeah.
The audio for this podcast will be available on Wednesday. The video podcast for this will be available on Thursday. The audio for the Disney Catalogue will be available also on Thursday, with the video following on Friday. So, by the time this episode comes out, go check out the Avengers tomorrow. And then we have Iron Man next week. We have a really cool interview Josh did with one of the stars of Turner and Hooch up on the YouTube. Still no news of the castle this week. We're going to pick that back up next week because me and Skyler are getting back on our regular recording schedule. And now since I'm in charge of this whole videography stuff, I have to get stuff that actually fits my camera. But starting next week, we will be back in our normal positions with the TV and all that stuff. But with the Disinsider podcast, me and Skyler, and we haven't heard anything from you guys, but let us know. We both like the way that I'm editing the Disinsider show with the big thumbnails coming
You'll
up.
see it right there as he did that, by the
Yeah,
way.
I'll just put thumbnail. I'll put a picture of Mike Wazowski. Boom. But I'm going to throw the Disinsider logo over his face. It'd be cool.
Yeah, I like it.
So we will go back to our normal setup, but I will still keep doing that. Skyler's going to throw some fun stuff up on the TV, and we're just trying to have fun. So
That's what this is.
we're trying to maintain our production value until Dominic is going to come back. He's going to come back. Just not at this moment. So your boy's taking care of it. So,
again, don't forget.
Anything else?
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this
Yes.
YouTube channel. Subscribe to all
Like,
our podcast.
comment.
Yeah,
Hit that notification bell so you get a notification whenever we upload a video. I'll let you finish.
No worries. Subscribe to everything. If we're on podcast, subscribe. Once we're on Apple Podcasts,
I got a call.
Yeah, we're gonna call, find out why this show's not
But-
on Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star review. We will read your 5-star review.
What is on Apple Podcasts though?
The Disney Catalog?
Give that a 5-star review or don't. I mean, be honest. We don't want your pity.
We'll read your review on the show.
Yeah.
Give you that fresh.
Go check
shout
it out. We'll tell you this on the Disney or on Iron Man. Well, the Avengers. It's gonna be weird how we're doing the podcast like this because we recorded the Avengers podcast 2 weeks ago, so that will be our normal setup. But hopefully, if everything goes as planned, Iron Man 3 will also be normal setup. If not, you're gonna get it like this, which is fine because we have fun and we like. We've always should have done this thing on just recording, I guess, but whatever.
It happens.
Hit me.
Don't forget to Follow us on all social medias. We're at the Disinsider on Instagram, Twitter. We're on Facebook.
We'll be on TikTok soon. Fuck it.
Hopefully. You can always follow us personally, Skyler Shuler. You can follow Derek Cornell, 2 I's instead of L's.
But if you type in Derek Corn, you'll find me. So it's at Derek Cornell. We'll just keep saying that.
Exactly. Also, check out the Disinsider.com for all the latest news in the world of Disney and everything we talked about on this show.
Check out our episode on the Post-Cred Pod, which came out last week. We talk about Loki season finale. If you guys are still hyped up on that, we break it down. Just another shout out for our boys at Post-Cred Pod, Bro Bible, and Observer. So go check them out.
Yeah, thank you guys again so much for your support. Last thing I need to say is, hey, Derek.
What's up, dude?
I need you to play me that sweet, sweet outro music.
And a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Bye.